mean, you all can do what you do sometimes. Just say, I'm done. We can beat it with a hammer. I haven't seen evidence of Aryan color. And probably. And I'm switching over. Hey everybody, welcome to the Sunken World Saga. This is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition live stream, actual play, live stream. I fucked it up. There are 4 groups of 4-player characters. If everybody could just make extra sure that they got the stream muted. We have 4 groups of 4-player characters, but tonight we go to the last group in our cycle, the 4th group, the Thorns. They are a group of eco-minded, shadowy knights, assassins, saboteurs, and together they make their way across Walharn, the world that they exist in, and try and protect the natural world. They have been traveling in Zeshan, which is where this group, their sector is located. But most recently, the Thorns, the 3 Erickson siblings, and the Goliath fighter Stevia fell in with a group of adventurers while they were making their way towards a large city just to resupply. And they unfortunately were attacked by a dragon. And wouldn't you know it, the dragon took out Sebastian, the oldest Erickson sibling's eye. Then in his death throes, the dragon sent 2 of the Thorns away, leaving 2 of them with the adventurers and the other 2 off with the adventurers, who also got sent off, before they found their way back together. And that is where we will be starting off. But first, I believe it's time for introductions. So I'm going to have us go in the order we go every time. First up, we've got Soren.
Hi, I'm Logan Back. I play Soren. My brother lost his eye. That's it.
After Soren, we have Sybil.
Hi, my name's Sybil. I am the bard cleric of the Erickson trio in this party. And my brother lost his eye as well, but I blame myself for it.
After Sybil, we have Sebastian.
Hey, I'm Brian Ziola. I play Sebastian, and I have a reason to wear sunglasses now, so I'm happy.
Mm-hmm. Sunglasses, a thing that definitely exists.
Uh-huh.
Something that are they're very real.
Ray-Bans.
Yep. We have Stevia.
Hi, I'm Zach Carmen. I play Stevie Carnon, a Goliath fighter, and I am hungry.
Stevia's very hungry. And so you all have just reunited. Technically, you're right next to Team 1, but outside of Qualid and Biff, they don't really seem all that talkative at the moment. But you all are together again, and the adventure is yours. It's D&D time.
Have we had a long rest on the road, or did we move straight on through?
You had a long rest, we decided.
Okay.
Hey, guys. It's me. One-Eyed Sebastian.
Sybil is hugging Sebastian.
Oh, hell yeah. Hugs.
She's been hugging him for some time now.
Who else wants to get on this hug?
Oh, I can't resist a hug.
I knew that. I knew it.
I give him a hug too.
I'll sweep all 3 of them up into my arms, and we'll lift them and twirl around.
Yeah, I assume that Sybil is perfectly fine with this. It's also kind of funny. It's like Sybil's hugging Sebastian, and then Soren's hugging Sybil, hugging Sebastian, and then Stevie is hugging Soren, who's hugging Sybil, who's hugging Sebastian.
It's a real Russian nesting doll of. If you swapped Sybil and Sebastian, it would be a Russian nesting doll of size.
It's my hierarchy of hugs.
Maslow's hierarchy of needs, Sebastian's hierarchy of hugs.
Well, you guys been good? Sorry we went away for a second.
Yeah, how things been here?
You're okay, right?
Stevie? I think Stevie is okay.
I'm good. I'm hungry. I don't know.
Stevie's hungry.
I'm gonna get some lunch or something. Maybe we can
You
do this over a
lost-
meal.
You lost an eye!
Or I earned a hole. It's all about positivity, I've learned in my life.
Yeah,
I mean, you're considered a dragon slayer? That's cool, right?
Oh
I mean-
shit! Is that the Dragon Slayer?
Hey, what's up, my fans?
Oi! Oi! It's the
Oi,
Dragon Slayer
indeed.
over here.
Oh, look at you. You just popped up right there.
No,
Oh,
no.
man, you're-
I
You're
walked
twin.
over. I came from over there. And he points
Oh,
where
yeah.
he came from.
well, I only got one eye, so
Oh yeah,
it's out of my
depth
peripheral.
perception there. Depth
Yeah.
perception. Well, hey, listen. There's the raft. They're passing out food up by the stocks. So if you want to come by, well, we'd be happy to see the Dragon Slayer in person a second time with more people around, so that they would know we weren't lying when we said we saw you.
I mean, yeah, they're giving out food. I think that's probably a good place to start.
Anyway, the two of us are gonna fuck off now.
I'll miss you.
Oh, I'll miss you too.
Okay, bye.
How does Sebastian's wound look from losing his eye?
Yeah, make a medicine check for me, please.
It itches on the inside.
I meant more like, does he have like any cool scarring on it? I have. Oh, beans.
Gotta get a knuckle in there and like sweep it around a little bit.
Hold on. I did a dumb thing.
I'm sure you did a perfectly reasonable thing.
I've done
No.
plenty of dumb things.
Medicine 4. 17.
Okay. Yeah, so it does look like he got good enough treatment to be fine. Like, it's not going to be infected. It does look like he has what looks like... it's magical ice, so it's like dry ice. So I'm going to say that this is feasible. The socket, there is like a perfect circle of like frostbite around where the eye used to be.
Whoa.
We might have to use some kind of tool to fix that. Sorry,
Well,
that's
hold on.
my prog rock joke. I don't think it landed.
Hey, listen, if this was team one night, that would have killed. That would have killed.
I can't hear the words "a perfect circle" without bringing up tool.
Now I get it. I was trying to go. I couldn't. I was trying to remember their songs.
It's the best when you explain it.
I have a question. Was the eye taken, or is it literally like just a hole?
The eye the eye came out on the ice when Sebastian was teleported away. So you do not know where the eye is. There is a socket that healed over, so the skin has kind of quickly grown because of healing magic over where the, rods and cones would have been.
So you're saying it's an ice socket now?
That's going to do it for the stream, everybody.
See you next week.
We should probably get back. Maybe somebody can help you.
I mean, yeah. I don't really need help. I mean, I'm gonna try to. What do I see around me right now? There's like a statue right there, right?
So
I'm
yeah,
gonna.
so this is this is like on top of the roof.
Oh, okay.
Like so there this is a like 20-foot high archway basically.
Hmm.
So currently the team 1 who is just not talking to you all. They are technically underneath an archway. They are not exposed to the sun, but you would be able to see the statue if you took a few steps like in Soren's direction.
I'm going to step like right behind this wall, and then try to shoot something out of Jackson's hand with my crossbow.
Okay.
See if it hits.
Yeah, Jackson pulls out a book. You hit it. Jackson goes, ah! And then he goes, do that again.
No. Okay. Oh, I heard there's food by the stock, Stevie. Let's go.
You can't tell me twice. Where are the stocks?
The stocks, it seems, have been set up near where all of the frozen bodies frozen in the park were. But you all can make it over there fairly quickly.
We do it.
Okay, you make your way over to the stocks. There's an exchange going on. Sorry, what was that, Sub?
I kind of thought the guy was creepy, but I guess you spent more time with him.
Jackson?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's a real creep.
Yeah, he's kind of a weirdo.
I wouldn't let him like touch your arm or anything. I don't know. I don't know. He's just a weird dude. I like the other one, whose name
Yeah,
I can't remember.
He's pretty chill.
Yeah,
How were the
two
guys
we
you
had-
hung out with? They were nice?
We almost got kicked out of town.
Yeah.
I think twice.
Yes.
Oh.
Um,
What did you do? Did you steal stuff? Did you?
Yeah,
no,
what
we didn't
happened?
do anything.
Yeah, we killed a dragon and they were all uppity about it. Because they didn't
Yeah.
do shit.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's usually the way of these things. But they
Um,
wanted to kick you out of town for it?
Well, exactly. I'm not exactly sure what they intend.
The short one also implied that I'm assuming like the head authority wasn't good at his job.
Yeah. They don't like that usually.
So should we steal stuff?
I
Yeah,
would
maybe.
try not to. I would not like to get kicked out of the town.
Now we were kicked out of like the best lodgings in town.
The best
No.
Western?
We just couldn't stay in it for a second time, for a
Yeah.
second night.
We were kicked out
We got to stay one night, and we were
after
robbed.
we were robbed.
Yeah.
Y'all robbed
one of the
too?
dudes wanted
Get
to
this,
kill
get
a
this.
kid.
Street robbers got a big ladder and climbed up to our floor.
Big ladder. That's such a good idea.
How
Yeah,
big a
well,
ladder are we
one-
talking?
Very big.
Like several stories.
Stevia,
Was it multiple
about two
ladders?
of yous.
No,
Two
that's
use.
pretty big.
Well, two of Stevia's.
Oh. Were they like multiple ladders taped together? Or was it like one big ladder?
I think it was just one big ladder
I mean,
Where do
I
they
didn't-
put it?
on the side of the wall.
Nothing.
Against-
No, but when they're done.
I don't know.
Well, it sort of fell after we started attacking a lot of them.
Where do you even store a ladder that big?
That's what I'm
Yeah, we-
saying.
we
That's where I'm
surrounded-
at.
A thief child with fire.
Wait, what?
There was a thief child. We got our money back.
Did he look
Not our
anything like
money.
me? Because I haven't been in this town before.
Did he look like what?
Me?
Why would he look like you?
I don't know. I've met girls. Um,
You've done more than. Have you done more than meet them?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem very. Can I do an insight check to see if that's
Sure.
Yeah,
about my
yeah,
brother's
I don't
sex
believe
life?
him.
Yeah. Sebastian, if you have to make a deception check, please do so.
Oh, baby, I do not. Um,
Hell yeah.
Nice. Damn.
All right,
I know.
Logan knows exactly how many times, or Soren knows.
When Sybil isn't looking, I give him a fist bump.
yeah, we're bonding.
It's nice that that's what brings siblings together. Of all the things that have happened.
Right beyond the stars and the horizons.
Oh, I think
Oh,
we're
there's
having
stuff going on?
yeah, we're having a
Sure.
sex conversation over.
Is this some church thing? I don't know. Did we get tricked into a church thing?
Well, so what you can see is it does look like there are people who are walking up and taking food from the Ryothi at the table in the
Oh.
northern corner of the map. But it looks like there are a
Yeah.
lot of people who are very interested in what is being said. And you notice when you walk up, Sybil and Soren, you recognize a lot of the people who had been corpses, but are now no longer corpses. Listening.
Oh
in.
yeah, there's this one dude who was just sort of bringing back to life only the really young guys.
Hmm.
Men or women?
Guys, plural.
See, from the Lincoln Project.
What?
Sorry. Ignore me.
They were bringing him back to life.
Yeah, guys in unisex. I'd like to point out.
Right. No, I see all the babes here. I don't know why I said that.
I don't.
Through devotion to the family of light, the light father, the light mother, the light granger, and the light smith, you will find your passage on the ships to the world of light beyond the stars.
Is this where the food is over here?
Yeah, and you walk up and you see there is a large, powerfully built man in full armor, large sword at his side, but next to him there are two Ryothi who are they're probably almost as strong as you, Stevia, by
Damn.
the looks of their build. And they are in no armor, and they are basically passing out like heavy breads. They have a massive pot of soup that they are putting into bowls and distributing, and then they have a tray with basically you can see that it has been cooked, but it is now like dry for travel pork. The soup is like a vegetable soup with some pork in it.
All right, fellas. I'll take the works. Load me up.
Very well. And you see he slops you a very gracious amount of soup into the bowl. Gets you a big wedge of bread and 2 slices of pork. Passes.
I'm gonna put the pork in the soup as well, kind of rehydrate them a little bit.
Yeah, passes them over to you, and he says, "The Father loves. You
I'm
as
sorry?
well. The Father loves.
The Father loves.
Yes, the Light Father.
Oh, that's nice. Well, this looks like pretty good food. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can we get seconds? Can we come back for more?
As much as you need.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll see you in about 2 minutes.
Very well. The Mother forgives.
Yeah.
Would you like the same?"
Yeah.
And the other one gives you the same. Dimitri, the guard from yesterday, like eyes you the whole time.
Oh shit. I didn't realize it was that guy.
Yeah. So basically, the sermon that this bishop is giving, he introduced himself as the bishop to Soren and Sybil. The sermon that he is giving is essentially one about the cosmology of my religion. Allow me to give it to you. and he is explaining that all souls who are not, holy, are not doing good things, will be passed to a secondary world that's almost a waiting place, and they will be brought back to this world upon its destruction, to serve with the Child of Light or not. They will make their final decision there. That is the only pathway to one of the hells that other religions have. But anyone who is holy will pass into heaven, board one of the ships of light, and pass on into the world of light. And he is saying that the only way to achieve this is to serve the family of light and serve each other. That includes the dissolution of all. Eventually, there will be no kings, no nobles, no rich. Just
What if,
each other.
That sounds like
hey, what if you like lived in a place where you never heard about the light people
Well, then you
and you
would
spent your whole life not knowing about them?
not
You go to dark hell?
not him, but another priest approaches from off to the side, and just says, "You would wait, child. You would go to the waiting place, and you would
And then
feel the love of the family of light, and then you would return to the earth in the final hours of life, and you would make your choice for either the forces of light and darkness or the forces of evil."
what if somebody from the light family asks you to do something bad?
They would not. It will be something that is justified. Yeah, Stevia, you go back and you get seconds, and then you go back and you get thirds.
I think this is my fourth here.
Gotcha. Every time they are gracious and they say the father loves and the mother forgives.
Yeah, I'm highly focused on the food.
No problem. Are you curious, my son? We will be having a more formal ceremony later today if you are interested in possibly converting.
Yeah, sure. I mean, sure. I could. What is there ice like? Is there going to be something like food? What kind of food's at the next one?
This is
More food?
This is, and he points at the bishop on the stocks, and he says, "This is more my colleague giving these people the best hope that he can manage, but it will be a more formal, less directly, immediately helpful sermon later today."
What? I have a question. Um,
I am
what?
happy to give information.
I heard that he brought a bunch of people back to life.
Indeed.
Why did he deny them their passage to the light world?
Because he could recognize that they were not followers of our faith. was giving them
Oh.
A chance to either see the light or to live the life that they would like here.
Man, Steve is hungry. Um, okay. What time is that thing?
It will be a little afternoon.
Okay.
You're really gonna start following these guys?
He walks away.
No. I waited until he walked away far enough.
Oh,
And I
that's
said,
right.
hell no. Nah, dude, only one of my eyes can see light now. I'm going to leave this area. Oh, wait. Sybil, did you want food?
Bless you.
Thank you. After a lot of our travels, I think I might convert to veganism.
Hell yeah, dude.
I might finally get on that bandwagon with you.
It's pretty solid. It's fun.
Oh,
It's fun because it's all vegetables.
Stevia, and then I pull out the dragon meat that I have.
Ah, whoa! Is that what
It's
I think it
dragon
is?
meat.
Oh
That's what
hell!
it is.
We're gonna feast on that soon. I don't know if just make a sausage or some kind of rolled stuff situation.
When
So one of the
Soren,
first rules of veganism is Sybil is to just judge them really hard right now, quietly, but just like look at them like, what the fuck, dude?
Sybil does it very easily, might I add.
but
You were built for this.
Sybil, when Soren opens his bag to reveal the dragon meat, you notice just a little glint on the dragon bone. There's like a weird little chipped piece in his bag.
What's that?
Those are bones.
Can I see one of them?
Yeah.
Oh, we can
And
we
I
can make a
push the
dragon
bag over to
stock.
her.
Yeah.
I think Sybil's gonna reach into the bag and specifically look for the bone that has that little glint.
Yeah, and so you pull it out, and it is a bone like it's like really it's like weirdly thin. Like it's pretty small. It's about the size of like one of your. It's like the width of your thumb and the length of your middle finger. And it's pretty thin and it's almost kind of flat. It looks suspiciously like a flute reed, like with a little bit of work. I realized that I was describing a clarinet reed, something I'm familiar with, and I don't know if a flute even has a reed.
Yeah, flutes don't typically have reeds.
It looks like a kind of like a flute mouthpiece
There it is.
that you
All
can
right.
fix on top of your normal flute.
Yeah, you just hollow out some bone.
Yeah, he got like a bone that you could easily attach, but it's circular like a flute. Thanks for helping me, everybody.
Yeah.
Group storytelling.
That thing looks like a trombone.
Sebastian loses his other eye.
Ah! I knew it was for a reason.
Well worth it.
Oh, we should go to that store where I gave them the plans for my thing and paid them a bunch of money.
Yeah, that might
Oh
be.
yeah.
That's a good idea. Oh, and Stevie is gone.
Yep.
6.
Get another ball. One more for the road.
Yeah,
I
when
have a
you start
question.
walking towards them that time, the Ryothi who's been giving you the soup says something to the other one, and you see him walk to a cart and just like haul a big ass pot of soup off and start walking back to the table. What was your question? Sorry.
Is bread vegan?
Absolutely.
Sometimes.
Not if you
Always.
put the meat in it.
Not challah.
So breads that have milk are not.
Exactly.
Right.
Unless you're an ovo-lacto vegan.
Some of them are have eggs too.
That's true. Yeah, but some breads are fine. Also, like if you pretend you don't know, then you're fine.
Yeah, you definitely won't lose your powers from the vegan cops.
Yeah, you can have that. I think that bread's good. That looks like it's more of a. They use like an almond milk. I can
You know
smell
what?
it on it.
Maybe I'll just become vegetarian. That sounds easier. Like,
Yeah, it is.
build my way to it.
Yeah, especially in the world we live in.
Yeah, I don't think I could give up bread.
That's fair.
You see a man from Dossero poke his head out of one of the windows of the large apartment buildings and say, "Marie, the baguettes! Hurry up!"
Hey, baguettes, those are vegan usually.
Are we gonna move on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you want to go pick up your stuff, right?
Yeah, let's go to that store real quick.
Okay,
Yeah.
you make your way over to
your
that
ball.
store, and what you notice along the way is that it does seem like people are kind of looking out for each other. You see a few people who kind of have the auspicious look of maybe they're looting. Some people going into houses with large sacks. But it's mostly the houses that have been kind of frozen over or decayed. Um, the bottom right corner is where the part of the city that has the scope that you basically had built. But you all only have to put your tokens over there if you want to. You make your way there, and when you come in, you can see that the workshop was completely unaffected by the ice storm, the dragon attack. Miraculously, almost. And she looks up at you and says, "Oh, I was working all through the night to finish the design that you showed me. That was quite remarkable. Would you possibly be willing to try it out here? I'd love to see it."
Sure.
Thank you. I'm not a very good shot, you see, and so I was very worried that it wouldn't look quite right if I were to look down the barrel. So, and you see she pulls out, and it's like a rudimentary scope. It's a first try scope. She could probably make one much better if she had a few weeks. But she takes your crossbow and attaches it, sort of. Looks like she's built an attachment onto a normal crossbow. And she hands it back to you and says, "There you are." "Oh, my word! You've lost your eye."
Oh no, did you build it for that eye specifically? Oh,
no, you can put it up to.
This is awkward.
You can put it up to either one.
Okay.
But sorry, I didn't mean to bring up a sore subject.
No, it's not sore anymore.
He killed the dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a dragon slayer.
And a tree chopper.
Oh, then consider the. I don't know if those things are equal. Consider then that the
Well,
price that
I don't
you
judge everything you've done on the same scale.
Well, just consider the price that you were to pay me after the job's completion waived.
Oh, awesome.
And I'd be happy to do a little bit more work on your crossbow since you slayed a dragon. Here, and she hands it back over to you and says, "Right there on the wall, you can see there's a large red square of wood. Just aim anywhere there, please." And so,
All right.
The way that your crossbow with the scope is going to work, Brian, is if you use a bonus action on your turn, on your next turn, any attack that you make has a +3 to hit with the crossbow that has the scope. So Truth would have +3.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna look at that bad boy right there, that red square, and I'm just gonna zip. And so that would be 21 then.
That would be a 21. And so you shoot dead on in the center of the square. Oh, that was marvelous. I thought that you would struggle with it at first to get yourself acquainted with the difference in where you're looking and where it's hitting, but that was.
I'm a pretty quick study.
Yes. If you'd like, I can work with both of your crossbows now and see if I can make a quick improvement.
Yeah. How long do you think you would need?
Probably as long as it'll take before you finish up any more business you've gotten done.
Okay, cool. Because I feel a little naked without my crossbows. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
Well,
Might I make a suggestion?
I look at Logan again. I'm just like, huh, yeah. So I'm hitting on her. And then I give her the crossbows. Oh, suggestion. What was it?
Your eye.
Mm-hmm.
I hope this doesn't sound insensitive, but I think I might know someone who could help you with it.
You know a place to sell sunglasses?
No, I know an inventor in Ursumer who
Is there a
claims...
sunglass hut in this?
Is there a Liamon's tiny sunglass hut? Need some scorching Ray-Bans.
All right.
Hey, I'm doing it. I'm doing it, you guys.
Brian is shot in the head in a week when I can drive down there.
Jesus.
No, I'm just joking with you, Brian. I love you.
That's what they all say when they truly want me dead.
Drive down there. That's extra.
I'll get a plane. No, I'm just joshing. She looks at you and she says, "No, there's an inventor in Ursumer who I've read some of his work, and he theorizes that he could, with the proper assistance from anyone with the ability to heal a wound, and with the proper materials, he could replicate the sight of an eye.
Hmm.
He even claimed that he could make it better than it ever was." I
That's
We should do it.
Well, yeah, I'm interested. You want to write me like a note to give to him, so he's not like, who's this creep?
I could try. I think he'd be very willing if he had a willing subject. I think he would agree.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm down with that. Guess we're
Is
going
there any risk of him losing his other eye or anything?
I don't believe so. No. His name
They
is.
wouldn't be touching his other eye.
Well, you never know.
The gentleman's name is Hassan Fanas.
Hassan Finas, you said?
Firnos.
The same Hassan from Biss Village.
It is not. It's in Ursumer, southern Ursumer.
Oh, yeah.
Have I ever been to Ursumer?
You could have been. Your all's Enibab, your headquarters, is very close to Ursumer. It's near the border. So you hand over the crossbows. You have the name of an inventor. And is there anything else that you all would like to do in the city before you embark, or are those crossbows ready in about 15 minutes?
I have nothing else I need to do here.
Sybil wants to find some, like a Zeshan treat. Like a food you can really only get in Zeshan.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe like a candy.
Yeah. Let me definitely look
Salt
at my
water
notes.
taffy.
Yeah, saltwater taffy.
Well, you go to the taffy store and they're like, sorry, we're out.
Freshwater only.
And what you manage to find is, so you look in the candy shop that definitely existed, and you find ginger paneers. So they are basically, it's like cottage cheese, but
Mm-hmm.
oh no, veganism. Well, vegetarianism.
It's not for her.
Okay. So it is like sort of a block. It's like a cube, and it is like cheese dipped in lemon juice and covered with ginger and sugar.
Okay. She's going to buy like a reasonable amount of it.
Okay. Yeah, for like for like 5 silver, you can get a can that has like 20 of them in it. A little tin. It's not a can. Cans don't exist.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
In a quick, like, just walking through the town, was there a place to buy, like, seeds or anything like that?
All right. Well, now I believe I know what all of you are doing. Uh,
Well,
Shopping episode.
there was a little garden, yeah, and it seemed like there was like, oh, everything must go. Most of my garden burned down. And there's a gentleman working there who's like, you need saplings, you need beans, what do you need?
It was an ice dragon. How did your garden burn down?
It didn't burn down. It burned down in unrelated circumstances. Come on, what do you need? What do you need? Come on, bud.
But just like with some like
Don't
local...
got all day. There's a line foreman.
Oh,
There is
all
no,
right.
there is no
Here's
line.
here's a gold. Just give me everything.
All right, here you go, and he gives you everything. You get,
Okay.
you get 3 seed packets, Brian.
All right. Sold. I don't care about money. I do.
Okay. Anything else you want to do? Soren, Stevia, do you all have any shopping you would like to do?
No, I think we.
No shopping.
I think I shot pre-dragon, so
Yeah.
got everything.
Okay, then if you all would like to stay another night, you can, or we can go ahead and start leaving, start embarking.
Let's do it.
I think we should start leaving. I mean, we're technically not really allowed here another night.
Okay, then you get back Truth and Consequences, and each of them, their regular range before you have disadvantage, expands by 20 feet.
Okay. Cool.
So basically just fires further without losing all of its speed. Okay, then if you all are ready to leave the city, where would you like to go once you leave? What's your plan?
I think we should head back to the Enabob tree. I mean, it would be good to check in with them after everything that's happened.
That is true.
We should report on everything that's happened since.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of, I don't know, went to go check on the Silver Petal Forest, and it was destroyed, and now, who knows?
We got teleported away. It's not our fault.
Yeah, we did get teleported away. That's true.
Where was the silver for? Is that where the blooping is happening?
No, that
Happening.
was right around here.
Okay. So it's a long trip, but I'm not against that.
The Anabob is up here.
Oh,
Yeah, it'll take you about 2 weeks from where you are right now, but you know where to go, so you will be able to avoid any serious danger.
I say we just start heading back now.
sure.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Might have something else in mind for us. So.
Okay, so you all begin the journey, and I don't need you all to make any rolls, but I do want to know what is something that happens on the trip back. What is an obstacle that you face, or some type of encounter that you run into? Do you run into a stream?
Sybil, at one of the campsites they do, forgets her rollers completely. And now her hair is no longer in those cute little curls. It's just out and about. That's all I could think of.
More like frizzle.
Is there any like swampy or boggy areas?
The main,
Where we're going?
the biggest swamp that you're gonna face is the one around the Anabob.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we know our way through that one. I don't know. We can maybe have like a swamp fight or a swamp gas makes us trip or something. You know, some kind of buddy drug trip.
Yeah, you come to a big old one of the roads is lined with these big red flowers, and as you see them, you feel really good. You feel real pleasant, and each of you tells each other something you like about the other.
Don't do this. Don't make us like each other.
Each of you says one thing you like about one other member of the party.
Hey, Soren, you're like you're just like real smart, and like real withholding. And I just like the chase. You know what I mean?
I
Why'd I
like
say that?
even though like you guys do have your differences, it's nice to see how you guys stick together as family. I appreciate that about y'all.
And Sybil and Soren make Constitution saving throws.
No, I was thinking of something, Stevie. I love how you cook. I love how you're just so eager to make anything with the meat that you get, be it
Oh, thanks.
sausages or like a shepherd's pie, and then I'm assuming Soren and Stevia go on like a 5-minute list of different things they could make.
Mm-hmm.
And you say
Mm-hmm.
soup, salad,
Make a big stew.
breadsticks.
Family.
Bread bowls.
Uh,
Never
Make a
ending pasta
gumbo.
bowls.
Boil this dragon meat down. Make a roux. Throw it in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
A, a tour of Spicer Coast.
Sybil can make a Constitution saving throw to not
no,
compliment
she's not
everyone.
going to. I wanted Soren to go first.
I was waiting for her to go first too.
God damn it! We should have decided in order. I really like. I really like how you always have your hood up. It makes you mysterious, even though you're really open. She says that to Sebastian.
Oh. Yeah. Hoods are cool, right? What's
Yeah, I
going
think-
on here?
I think
Right.
you should get an eye patch.
And then, as you all continue to make your way, you realize that all of those flowers are actually little bogs. It's like peat moss. And you all sort of just feel like everything is getting longer and wider and like a little bit goofier. It's just a little bit funnier. It's a little bit sillier to see. But you kind of press on. You kind of get the feeling that you can make your way through it if you just keep going. And then when you go to sleep at night, you all have to reckon with the fact that you complimented someone.
I sleep like a baby.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I don't think Sybil remembers exactly what she said.
I was just talking about food.
Okay.
You're just
and
hungry.
So 2 weeks go by. Do any of you use any of the downtime that you have to try and develop any skills that you have, or like any? But in your resting periods at campfires, do you go over anything? Do you try and pursue any thoughts or anything like that?
Sybil, I think, is trying to get really good at braiding hair since she no longer has her rollers. So I think everybody's hair has been braided at
Yeah.
least once.
It's a good party to do that. It's a long hair party.
Soren's all about that.
Yeah, Soren. Soren has had like very tight 2 little French braids. They're not very
Cornrows.
long.
Nobody has cornrows.
Yeah. We just wake up and Soren's got cornrows.
Well, guess what? You're next, Sebastian.
Yep.
You just you get
Give me
a
them
fishtail braid.
dreadlocks. Okay.
Stevia.
Yeah.
I don't know any other braids. Maybe a Dutch braid. I think that's a thing.
Sounds good to me.
I think Sybil is just messing around with everyone's hair in the downtime. Sebastian, you get little space buns.
Ooh. Princess Leia buns?
Yeah, let's do that.
Help me,
I think
Obi
I'm
Soren.
gonna-
You're my only hope.
I'm going to try to keep.
We also
like,
write Star Wars.
I'm gonna try to keep in touch with Isnala, like through prayer and some meditation, as well as maybe try to bond with Batter a little bit, talk to talk to Batterer before going to sleep at night and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So you pray to Esnalda, and she is talking to you, and basically what she is trying to convey to you is that she wants you to try and make sure that you are just helpful. You know, when you have the chance to help somebody and you're not going to be too inconvenienced by it, please just lend them a hand. That's kind of how she is thinking about it. She seems like she's trying to figure out like what her stance on everything is,
Yeah.
and she's kind of using you as a sounding board.
Okay. I'll do my best. Your
And
friend, Steve.
and Batterer is basically just every night he's just like, "What battles we fight, Stevia?"
Yeah, they're pretty good. You're having a good time. Everything's kosher with you.
I'm having a wonderful time.
Wait, is there kosher in this world?
No.
No. Well, I'm just making up words. Well, that's great. What's the favorite thing you smashed into so far?
I enjoyed our battle with the dragon.
Oh yeah, do we actually get to hit the dragon though?
I hope so. I fighting the. There was a pleasantness about fighting the large tigers made of rocks in that forest that we found, Stevia, where we found
Oh
my
yeah,
old companions.
yeah, they were fun to smash apart.
Indeed. Ah!
Is there anything I could be doing to make you better, to keep you up to date? Like anything you need?
I do not know, Stevia. I feel as if there is more within me, but I am simply unsure.
What What do you think it would take to unlock? Is there anyone who might know?
My creator, but they are long gone. I must try and search in the wretches of my soul. I apologize, Stevia.
No, that's all right. I'll tell you what. I'll do everything I can to try to unlock this power within you.
And I'll do everything I can to crush the skulls of thine enemies.
All right. Sounds like a nice symbiotic relationship.
Indeed.
And yeah, that'll be a goal of mine going forward.
Okay.
Keep an ear out for anyone who might know anything or any books or anything that I don't know. You know.
Yeah. And the rest of you?
Um,
Anything you
I'm
would
probably reading up a little bit more on if any of my books have anything on dragons, trying to get some knowledge in on that. But otherwise, since I don't think I'd have that much, just playing the lyre, because Sybil probably wants more people.
Okay, so if you would like to make a check, if you are looking for in your religious texts for anything about dragons, you can make a religion check. Anything general, you can make an investigation check.
Okay, we're going with religion, because I have
Okay.
a little check mark by that.
So what you essentially find is the fact that in your faith of the Holy Twins, dragon's significance is that they are essentially the children of either Lotus, or they are the children of demons. Um, Essentially, they come into being from some intersection of the mortal world and the divine world. Whether that is a literal interpretation or not, that stands to be seen. What you can find in some of the books that you have on, like, philosophical theology, Um, it does kind of explain how dragons are like a really difficult thing to pin down for different religions because they seem to be like gods all at once. Um, but there is a sort of common theory is that they are where folk religion meets state religion, um, and that they have existed for a really long time. They have their own gods, they have their own system, and it seems like whatever gods the early mortal races worshipped, um, the dragons seem to be closer to that sort of worship than anyone else but the dwarves. Um, so you don't find much. I will say you find factually that different. There is no morality to dragons. Each dragon has their own wants, needs, their own way of handling things, their own code of honor, so to
Hmm.
speak. But dragons they are beasts, as intelligent as they are, and some of them are more intelligent than any living thing. But they are beasts, and so they kind of have understandable characteristics. They have mating patterns, that sort of thing. And you find I think since you fought a white one, you'll find out a little bit more about white dragons, which I can tell you
What do,
now.
what do they taste like?
Well, you'll find out that they taste like hawk.
Hmm. Stringy?
No.
Like white meat?
Um,
Because it's a white dragon, so.
yeah, gamey, stringy meat. They are white dragons live in isolation, and they are very territorial. But in mating season, they will one of them will live with their mate. They mate for life, and dually raise the young until the young can fend for themselves.
Okay.
You got a 17, so you learned a lot over the course of this time. Anything else before you all make it to the swamp? Okay, you all make it to the swamp. Um,
This is the swamp that we were at before.
this is your headquarters swamp.
Are we gonna meet Stevia's boyfriend again?
I mean, who
Stuck in the
knows?
mud, coming
Uh,
the opposite way.
They kicked me out.
can I ask this? On this trip home, was there ever a point where we were at where we were before? Like, are we coming in from the same direction
You're
as the last time?
coming in from the south, but you will pass. Eventually, you will go to like where you met that priest.
Okay, so I would like to break away one night, just really quickly while everyone's sleeping. Um,
Yeah, while you were sleeping, starring Sandra Bullock.
uh-huh, yeah. I go meet Sandra Bullock. I'd say you've got a lot of congeniality. Um,
So I
uh,
had to speed over to you.
when we get to the point where we were at,
She does
where
look
those
attractive.
people tried to rob us, I want to like break away and kind of like use the carpet to quickly get to whatever farm I think is appropriate and just leave money there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you.
I have 122 gold. I'm gonna leave 100 of that
Okay.
just in
Um,
a bag.
yeah, you see a farm where you recognize the one who got away and who mourned over the death of his brother. And in the night, you are able to just leave that gold there and
Yeah,
make your way away.
and then I'll get back to the camp and pretend like I was sleeping.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then you all are in the swamp again.
In the swamp again.
Just can't wait to be in the swamp again.
And you're almost to where you can see the clearing of your Enobob when you hear someone wading through the water behind you. Heavy footsteps.
Uh,
Trying
Sybil's
to
gonna
look.
pull out her rapier.
I mean, if he's waiting, why do we hear his footsteps? You know what I mean? Oh, I should get my weapons out too. I'll get my weapons out too. Um,
It took me a very long time to catch up to you. Fuck.
Can we help you, friend?
I don't know where I am to go. And I thought that you all, since you were the children of a friend of mine, that you would be willing to be helpful. And you see that it is Hagda, the
Oh, okay.
Goliath, who knew the Ericsson's father, Sven.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Hello?
She was looking for the Thorns too, right? Was she gonna go off to try to join them?
No, I don't think
You
we
all
told
have
her
not-
about the thorns.
Yeah, you haven't
Okay.
really explained that to her.
Gotcha.
how'd you track us? How'd you find us?
You do not really cover your tracks.
That's true.
Yeah.
They have spread the word of the one-eyed half-elf who slayed the dragon, so most of Zishan is mentioning it when they see you pass by.
Oh shit. Is that like everywhere that people are talking about me?
I mean, everywhere that you have been, so everywhere that I've followed you.
Mm. Oh, it's not hard to be sneaky if everyone's paying attention to me. Um, well, that's cool. What's been up otherwise?
I don't know. I've been trying to follow you. I got to the city and it had been attacked by a dragon, and then I couldn't find you, and then I found out that you had left. The dragon slayer was no longer there, and
Uh,
so I tracked you down here,
mhm.
and now I simply do not know where to go. I suppose I can begin to make my way back to Yorn, but I thought you might want me to start, I don't know, killing your enemies or something for you as
Whoa.
payment for you getting me out to the stocks back in that logging village.
Yeah.
I assume you have enemies, she says and looks at Soren.
Actually, no, not really.
Oh, I'm not his enemy, thank God.
Generally speaking, yeah, but like no one specific.
Alright, well,
I guess I have an enemy, but I don't really. I just really pissed off a wizard dude. I don't really think that counts exactly.
if you think that he is your enemy, then I would be happy to kill him.
Do you mind staying there? And we talk in a huddle for a moment.
Alright, I suppose that's okay.
Yeah, just put your hands over your ears.
Can I make
No.
an insight check just to be sure everything that she's saying tracks with the Hagda we knew?
I mean, yeah, make an insight check to see if you believe, like, that her last few statements were true. Yeah, seems like she's telling the truth. She does not know where to go.
Okay.
She does not know what is. She would like direction, and since you all saved her, she feels tied to you a bit.
So what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Do
Do we
we-
have anyone that we need dead?
No, that's not really what I was thinking.
That we can't kill?
Should we?
What about the
No.
hotel owner guy? You said you didn't like him.
I mean, he was an asshole, but that's not. I don't really want him dead. Should we introduce her and have her join the Thorns?
She doesn't have
Oh.
anywhere else to go.
Yeah.
She said she could go back to Yorn. Um, what
Yeah,
is there
but
like a? I
we
can't
really need
remember.
another Goliath, you know? Like, I'm kind of.
Are there any
All
like
right,
Thorn
Stevia,
Thorn
calm down.
outposts in Yorn?
You do know there is at least one in Yorn, yeah.
Huh. She could always be a Thorn in Yorn.
A Yorn Thorn.
A Yorn Thorn.
A thorn in yarn?
Is there like when we like recruit people, are there like questions that we ask them to see if they're like thorn material?
I don't know. Do we?
I mean, we wouldn't really need to do that. We're right near the Enabot. We could get
Yeah.
someone more equipped for recruitment to do that.
Yeah,
Really.
but wouldn't it look good if we recruited someone cool? Like if we like brought in someone like
I
Well,
mean,
we'll still get.
we're outside the
We're
front
still
door,
bringing her in.
Sebastian.
yeah, but I mean anything that gives me like brings me
It's
up to
all in my
A
report.
minus.
So
All right, we can get them.
Wait, do you think there are rankings inside the Thorns?
Trying to make officer.
There are rankings inside of the Thorns.
No. I mean like letter. Like, do you think
That's
there are
rank.
letter grades?
I like to grade myself, and I've been working on a solid C minus D plus. I feel like for me,
Okay.
I would give you an A because I feel like you'd be mad at me if I didn't. And Soren, obviously an A plus. And Stevie, I'd give you a B for batterer because I really don't have any like way
Okay.
to choose letters here.
Could get an S for Stevie.
And superior.
What are our ranks? What is our rank in the Thorns?
You all are travelers.
Travelers.
You are essentially
What's
like
the like
uh,
equivalent to that?
you're like corporals.
Okay.
So you are above the
Enlisted.
lowest rank. Sebastian has only just recently made traveler.
Yeah.
Like right before
He
the
really
stream
only made
started.
it so they could keep the family together.
Pretty much. They
Yeah,
said
I was
if
grandfathered in.
if he's got Sybil with him, he'll probably behave and he can be a traveler.
After killing a dragon, I feel like we should at least get a rank up.
yeah,
Yeah, I think I'm
Soren's
going to be
aiming
the
for at
leader
least
of the Thorn.
lieutenant,
Lieutenant Soren.
if not captain.
Ooh, Captain Soren sounds good.
Uh,
Mayor
I
Sybil.
thanks. Uh, Also, what the hell? I want an actual grade. Um,
What do you mean?
Just ask Phoebe to give you a grade.
that's a
She'll
good
probably
point.
give you one.
And she'll be honest.
Oh, she'll absolutely be honest.
Devastatingly so. Yeah.
El Presidente Sebastian.
All right, so we're sure that like we really need another Goliath, huh?
We're
Well,
not replacing you.
Okay, well, I hope so.
All we're doing is just bringing another one in. We don't even have to work with her.
I know what it's like being the strongest.
More so
She
just
wouldn't even get to go out with us. She's not a traveler.
giving her
Maybe.
a target for her rage. A target
I might
for her.
Might still be stronger. I don't know.
Stevia?
Huh?
I know.
Oh yeah. All right, that's fine.
No, I was
I
gonna say I
can-
know you're stronger.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, maybe we could wrestle or something, and I can prove it.
You're probably as strong as she is right now, and then imagine when you're her age. You'll be so much fucking stronger.
Mm-hmm. Goliath's work on Ben Grimm rules.
And then, just imagine, and if she would also be in the Thorns, so you could spar with her.
Yeah, I guess that's true. If I could, prove I'm stronger than her to a group of people, that'd be something. All right, I guess I'm convinced.
We
You're
should make
good
up some
fishing.
questions.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, do you like animals?
Yes?
All right, she's in.
how you feel about drugs and nature?
I'm good with them.
Okay.
Like you're good. Also, like taking drugs.
She just nods and shrugs.
I also kind of want to. I kind of want to ask her stuff about her dad.
Well, if she's in the Thorns, we can ask her as much as we want.
Uh, Sybil points to her forehead and then points to Soren. I think. I mean, she would also just be a good candidate.
Yeah.
She was able to follow us this far.
All right. We none of us individually have enemies, but we are part of an organization that has quite a few.
All right.
So I'm assuming if you want to make camp somewhere nearby, we can put in a good word, see if we can get you in, um, give
Okay.
you some direction.
She drops her bag where she is.
No, not in the muddy part.
Yeah, there's much better land over here.
All right. Well, then please hurry so that I can sleep inside. She puts down her bag and seems ready to make her own camp.
Cool.
So that'll definitely be issue number 1 when we get in there.
All right, let's go in.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all make it to the clearing that you know is the sort of entrance to the Anibab. Oh, wow.
I snuck away. Um, from the group.
Damn.
So
And
you all and Sebastian separately in shadows. When you make it to the ring of larger trees, you see that in front of you there is actually so much vegetation, new vegetation, a lot of it malicious, that you actually don't know if you can get to the Enabab without, like, burning it or cutting it away. Um, there's like a barrier of thorns and vines and large patches of, thick, like, flowers woven together. Um, Carnivorous plants here and there.
I've got a question.
Yep.
And do we, as Thorns, know this is not something that, like, they would normally do if, say, like, a hideout were, like, compromised?
Oh, that's exactly what they do.
This is exactly what they do?
This is the Anabob's defense mechanism.
So do we know, like, have the shutdown word or anything?
You know that thorns are meant to kind of just figure it out.
Just deal with it.
Yeah, you gotta get through it. You all can, I mean, I'll let you know, like, sufficiently taking enough time, you could make your way through without hurting any of the plants and without being eaten by any of the big Venus flytraps that are looking mighty ready to crunch down on some Goliath.
Hey, I could fight a flower.
Easily.
But with
yeah.
with high nature checks, you all could make it through this in a few minutes. With low ones, you could make it through in an hour or two.
Okay.
It's probably because she's close by.
4, actually 3. It's a 1. That's an actual
14.
Okay. So basically Soren is just like, yep, here we go, and starts.
This way.
Soren starts doing the Ocean's 12 laser field dance that the Night Fox does around, like, whiffing vines. What's Sebastian get?
Well, I did sneak away, and that is just to go back a little bit, and I'm gonna hide the carpet. Um,
Like
and
on your
then
person or out in the
no,
swamp?
I'm gonna hide it out in the swamp in like a
so they don't
place I
take
feel
it
like is
back.
it. Yep. And then I'll come back and be like, "What the fuck?"
And Sebastian, make an insight check.
Oh, an insight. Okay. Uh,
Yeah,
yep.
you do not know that this is a defense
No, I
mechanism.
do not. Oh no, everyone's dead. Oh, oh god.
uh, I think Sybil's taking like a slower time because she's just trying not to get her outfit ripped.
Do I notice Sebastian's gone at this point?
Yeah. Once you start making your way through, you notice him like coming up behind you, like he's been gone.
What the fuck is? Are you guys being eaten?
I
What?
sigh and I just go past the others and drag him back in.
No, no, don't take me in there. Are you?
Um,
Well,
okay, so it takes you all total with your rolls together. It takes you like 40 minutes to get through.
And it's
Soren,
because of Sebastian.
yeah.
well,
Kidding.
it's Sebastian and Stevia like keep almost getting grabbed up by some vines that are like a trap, that are covered by like thick leaves, um, and it just kind of seems like they're not really paying attention to the flowers that they definitely recognize. But eventually, you make it through the overgrowth, and you come to the actual entrance, and you see several corpses of white masks, specifically the ones with the gilded wigs on their masks. And they are pierced with like roots that seem to have grown out of the ground, or there is one that seems like it was drowned when vines drew it into the water. A few of them seem to just be smashed between things, or one of them, part of him looks like it was eaten by a carnivorous plant. Um, but you see all of this, and it is there is sign of an attack.
How did they get so close in the first place?
Yeah, that's a good question. Do they have anything on them?
Yeah, you can go over and look at him.
Yeah, I'll check
Could
them
have
out.
been before the defenses fully activated. Could have been.
Maybe.
It's been a while since we.
Stevie,
But the
are
fact
you
that they even
okay?
got through the swamp so easily.
I think so.
Stevia,
I mean, they tracked us
you
up the
go
mountain.
over
Well,
and you
I don't even see any corpses here. What are you guys talking about?
you set down Batterer, and some glass breaks under it.
Yeah, nothing here, guys. I don't.
That other Goliath really got in your head, huh?
Hey, maybe a little bit.
Okay. You're okay. We should probably go like check inside, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and when you all get to the door, you hear.
Your special knock.
That's it. That's exactly it. And you hear, "I'll kill every fucking one of them." And then the Anabab sort of sheds its bark, and you are able to enter. And you enter, and you see mostly thorns that you recognize, mostly gardeners, the lowest rank. But you see there are two folk who look more like the priests that were handing out food than anyone from Zashan. And they are standing, a massive man, his shirt off. He wears a sort of bear skin cloak over his shoulders, the head of the bear peeking out over like his right side, right next to his neck. And then next to him there is just a tiny woman. She is about 5'1". She's stout, but she is dressed like a farmhand. And she is standing sort of next to him as he seems to be shouting, and he kind of seems like he is shouting at everyone and the situation. But when you all enter, one of the Thorns gardeners sort of rushes over, says, uh, "Hello," and he kind of dips his head to you all. Are you all right?
Yeah, yeah, we're good. What happened here?
We were attacked by people in white masks. Most of the bodies we've disposed of, but we've been. There were at least 100. We've been working for some time to get rid of them.
Was
How
everyone
long
okay?
ago? How recently?
It was 2 days ago. Most of our order have already left to make their way to the nearest Enababs in Sumer and Hallandor. Phoebe says that we'll be moving soon. The whole tree
She's
will be uprooting. Going.
she's the ranking official here.
Yes, she's the master.
Might be best that we speak with her.
Yeah. Where is she?
She's in her office.
Are you doing all right? You seem out of breath.
I just had to throw a few more cultist bodies into the overgrowth.
Wait, so they actually breached the tree?
A few of them did. The ones with the special masks seemed to figure it out.
Yeah, we fought about one of those as well. Um, are there any casualties on our side?
Yes. We lost 13 gardeners, 2 tenders. Tender is below traveler, above gardener.
Are any of them chickens?
No. And like I said, I will kill all of them that I can get my fucking hands on. And I'll kill any of you who are not willing to do the work. And he begins to move, and he brushes you, and when he looks down, he says, "Oh, sorry about that. Please, yeah, come in." And then he makes his way on, and he says, "Now come on! All of you!" And you watch all of them kind of groan and start making their way out.
What was that all about?
Do we know who that was?
You do not recognize him, no. And when he
Hello, ma'am.
leaves, oh, hello.
Are you
Please.
okay?
Oh, I'm very good. You must forgive my husband.
Yeah, opposites attract, huh?
Yes, I do find my husband very attractive, if that is what you are asking. But
Uh,
uh, my
is he
husband.
okay?
Yes, he is just very stressed out. You see, our Enabab in Dalrayoth was attacked by these people as well, and we had to move it. So it
I see.
is very stressful for him. We only arrived here a few days before they attacked, and so immediately his jaws were set to fighting once again.
Okay.
But you all are travelers here, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. I am a traveler as well. Uh, so I have been taking up some of the orders about movement, but if you all need to, I can continue, and you can simply do the work that your tree requires. Tree is like unit.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
basically the way to say it.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Oh yes, we are okay. All of us here are living, and we will be safe. Are you all okay? Do you need anything?
I'm good.
I'm pretty good.
I'm hungry.
Hey! I told all of you to come outside. Come on now. And you notice all of the remaining gardeners. They quickly rush out, and then he walks over, and he is uh, He is like almost twice as tall as his wife, and he comes over
10 foot tall.
and he leans over and gives her a kiss on the head, and then he walks back in.
Well, at least he's nice to you.
Oh, he's a very sweet man. He is simply stressed.
Yeah, I understand. Well, it was nice meeting you.
You as well.
You can go
We should,
talk to my boss.
We have business.
yeah. I, this might, it might be good if, what was her name? Goliath woman.
Hagda?
Hagda. It might be good if she joined, given that
Yeah.
we've lost a few gardeners.
I'd worry about her getting through the defenses first, but we should definitely report to Phoebe. Then we can go back and get her.
Okay, but you can make it to Phoebe's office. Let me just get all your tokens there.
Yep.
And you do notice people are sort of rushing around, and it seems like people are getting ready for a big move. Seems to be the whole vibe.
It's always that way, you show up somewhere and they're like, oh, we need help moving. And I'm like, come on, man. I just got here.
They got a
Good
pizza
truck,
for you,
right?
though, Sebastian.
Oh, pizza. I'm in.
No cheese.
Cheese pizza and one beer.
No cheese.
They had a welcome back cake for us like 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
but everyone's already eaten it. So
Oh no, they got teleported away further than they started. um, sorry, I am looking for the Phoebe token. I'm just gonna use the token that I've used for a villain. But I'll look for the Phoebe token while you all are talking to her. You all come into Phoebe's office. She is,
Yeah, I'll attack her. No, I'm just kidding.
she is feverishly writing when you enter.
Excuse us, ma'am.
Yes,
For,
yes, yes,
travelers reporting for duty.
yes. I know your names. You can speak to me.
Well, just want to let you know.
Thank
a lot
you.
has happened since we left.
Indeed. So, she sits down at her quill. I am happy to see that you all are all right. Please, forgive me. We were attacked, and it has been very stressful trying to ensure that everyone has a place to go. What do you have to report of your mission to the plateau?
Plateau was taken.
Fuck.
Sybil and Stevia have more details regarding the residents there.
Oh, yeah, we met two very ancient gods and their daughter, who is now
One very recent.
our god. She got us out of the plateau before it was destroyed. We were teleported much further away than where we started.
Alright, so you are saying that Naya's people, they were able to get whatever they were after at the plateau?
No, not at
No.
all. Stevia took
Stevia
care
Yeah,
of
has
it.
it.
I actually got a handle on that one, so we're all good there.
Yeah, she ate the heart of a god.
Heart of an old god. Now she has
Yeah.
lion powers.
Yep.
I can do this. And then I shift into my were Linus form.
Phoebe's eyes go wide for like 2 seconds when you do it. Just looks at you. And then goes back to looking very tired. And she goes, right, well, good work then. I hope that whatever happens to the plateau plant life survives, enough fauna survives that something can be done. What, in the time that you returned, did anything happen?
My eye fell out.
Oh, so it did.
Yeah, I mean, we just killed the dragon
Yep.
You fought a dragon.
White dragon attack.
and killed it.
I have not heard of this.
You haven't heard
Two
of us
weeks prior.
slaying it, or
A dragon attack.
Yes.
it happened in Zishan in the city.
What city? And it was Keezer Camp.
Keezer can't.
Ah.
Was it keys or was it canned?
One or the other. I don't remember which one.
Both.
She picks up a crossbow and points it at Sebastian.
Stop all this joking.
Sorry.
So, you killed a dragon.
Also, if you heard that I chopped down 1,000 trees, I promise I did not do that.
Yeah, that's a song I made up. We talked to some logging people.
Oh,
That was another thing we
I
did.
did hear a song about a man who did that.
Yeah.
Golden Axe and all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was just to get into good graces in a town.
It was an elaborate lie, and it worked pretty well.
Yeah, it's also honestly a pretty popular song that's gonna
No.
haunt my life.
And you're not going to get any royalties from it.
Nope, none at all.
Not one, not a single piece of gold.
Why do you think I tell people I wrote it?
And Sybil can turn into a goat person.
Yes, and then Steve, you can also become like a lioness.
Yeah.
I have it all in my reports, and I pull out like 2 journals worth of like detailed reports on everything that we've been doing.
When did you have time to do all that?
When we go to bed every night.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always saw stuff moving around under your bedroll, but I just thought it best to not ask questions.
Yeah, because you're worried. You asked me that one time, and I was like, it's not good.
I learned my lesson.
All right.
I just wrote songs.
We also, as an aside, we freed someone from the stocks in the town we were at, the logging camp. A Goliath woman. She knew our father. She has nowhere else to go, and seeing as the current situation, she would make an ideal recruit.
I mean,
She likes animals.
if you need another Goliath, that is, that's up to you. We'll leave that decision up to you.
Okay. You vouch
I also
for her?
think, yeah, I mean, she also said that originally her whole thing was that she could kill an enemy of ours, and I definitely pissed off one of the guys with masks similar out there. So she might already hate those dudes.
Oh yeah, we fought these mask guys too.
Yes, that's the people who destroyed the plateau.
Right. Okay. So, this is a lot to think about. And I'm very sorry, but as you can see, the Anabob is no longer safe.
Hmm.
My plan is to have us moved out in the next 2 days. I will see to the... In our sister Anabob to the south, your friend can be made a member of the Thorns if she passes through the training. You four, I apologize, but I would like to make 3 of you oak leaves. And if it's all... I know that it's a lot to ask you just getting back, but I have more for you to do.
Well, it's what we signed up for.
Sybil,
Yeah,
Sebastian, Stevia, I grant each of you the rank of oak leaf. She reaches into her drawer and she pulls out 3 bronze oak leaf like cloak clasps.
And you're gonna make Soren the even higher than us, right? Right?
Soren, I grant you the rank of captain.
Whoa!
which is
Whoa!
above Oakleaf.
Sybil's very genuinely happy for him and claps.
Yeah.
I'd
Clap
give
And
for
then
her a bow or a salute, whatever's applicable here.
That's my
And
point. That's my
she
point.
she peels out from it for you a silver leaf. Same design, same function. It's like a cloak clasp.
Sybil's also going to hug her brother.
Gonna hug her back, clasp
I'm
on
so
the
proud of
silver
you.
thing.
Well, I assume that you were the one who killed the dragon, Soren, and congratulations, Saranor. Now,
No,
uh,
I did a significant amount of damage, but Sebastian did land the killing blow.
oh, good work, Sebastian. Well,
Thank you.
uh, I would be remiss if I did not grant you the proper power of your rank, and I apologize that there will be no ceremony. Perhaps later when there's time. Um, Soren, you and your band will be given the right to choose, of course, but there are two things that need our attention. One that relates to these white masks, but one that is simply a part of our regular duties as Thorns. I would like to apologize, but I am extending your services to our friends in Ursume. There is a mountain city, a small city within the mountains just across our border, where some members of the Arm of Death, of Koshantrianism, converted back to an old religion. And unlike the Arm of Death, they are hireable to just about anyone as assassins. I believe that they are being courted by the followers of Naya, and that even now, followers of Naya are already fairly high in their ranks. I was hoping to send a group that could infiltrate their training facility or pretend to hire them, do something to draw out the whisperers in their ear from Naya or the assassins that are truly loyal to the goddess of vengeance. There is also the matter of a stream, also in southern Ursumer, that is run off from the largest river in the nation. It is... There was a sanctuary pond, a sanctuary standing stream that had... It was one of the last refuges of a freshwater fish that is now dying out in large numbers. We don't know why, but we believe that something has happened to the water there, and it needs to be set back the way that it was. There's also, if you don't want to do either of these and you would like to stay with the people of the Anabab, those who will be traveling north, I believe, will be safe with our friends from Dal Ryoth, lending aid, but if you would prefer, I could send the happy couple on one of these errands. But the choice is yours. You can come back to me with it if you would like.
We'll think it over.
Thank you, and congratulations.
Do another bow and start
Thank
to
you,
walk
ma'am.
out.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I wish it was better time so we could celebrate your
Oh
rank.
no, this was a window, not a door.
Oh, Stevia, you're a class. You're a class act.
Well, Captain, what do you think? What do you think our mission should be?
Well, any of you have thoughts? Anything regarding Naya seems to be more pressing, but I also
Uh,
don't want to entirely leave the Anabob alone.
See, I lean away from the Naya one because they might have a good idea of who we are
True.
and doing.
Especially now.
Yeah, I just worry trying to infiltrate anything where they just would catch us. And
Especially if it's any of
honestly,
the adjudicators they were called.
exactly.
mhm.
Especially the one you have a grudge with.
I think they have more so a grudge with me. I just remembered how happy I was when I saw how pissed off they were.
Now the other mission to I also worry that in this like whole situation where everyone's kind of focused on Naya, that everything else is kind of being left to just not resolve
True.
itself. And
Yeah.
maybe doing something like that is more beneficial because if we let the world just go to waste while trying to resolve this one issue.
I I'm leaning
Bound.
towards Ursumer because they might also be able to. It's where that one glassmith said that the one inventor might be that could help with Sebastian's eye.
I'm
Isn't
bound
it
to do
also
what.
where Batterer was from? Something about that, Azaraean.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, I think both of those missions are towards Ursamer, right?
Yeah.
Both of them are in Ursumer, and the traveling with the people of the Anabob is basically going to Ursumer.
Okay.
I'm bound to do whatever is the most helpful. That's my. That's what Nala wants of me. So
Hey,
whatever you guys think would be the
Agreed.
most.
I know I have a bad attention span. Do you guys notice that there's a huge bear in the other room?
Yeah.
Where? You see through the door?
That door's open. I see with my non-eye through the door.
He has true sight, but it only works on bears.
It's true. It's true. It's Winnie the
Bear
Pooh
sight.
sight. Um, where is Stevia, by the way?
I fell out the window. Coming
Oh,
back in.
goodbye,
I'm coming back
Stevia.
in through the front door.
Stevia's the bear.
I understand that getting rid of those like arm of death people would probably also be a good idea. It might lessen Naya's forces so that they might have to spread themselves out thinner. They might not be as likely to attack the trees.
True.
Yeah. I do agree with Sebastian, though. We might not be the correct people for that. Considering two of us, myself and Stevia, are not the most well suited towards infiltration.
Yeah, fairly
Agreed.
recognizable.
And I will say, I don't think we mentioned this to you two. When we were with the weirdo and the mustache guy, um, we were encountered by the White Masks again, and they were very aware of who we were. I think is that right, Stevia?
Yeah, yeah, they
So
had
that's
definitely been telling tales out of school. Sounds like.
4 encounters, one of which was with Naya, the old god. So no,
Right.
I don't think we should do infiltration at all. So that leaves us with the river or sticking with the tree as it moves.
As much as I want to stick with the tree, I think we could do more help if we went to the river.
Yeah, I think that would do more overall good, personally.
All right. That's what we'll do then.
Well,
We gotta see what's there.
check out this bear.
Dang bear.
We
Open the
gotta
door.
see what's up with this bear.
We gotta
God,
check out
I
this
hate
bear.
playing Dungeons and Dragons, the game where sometimes there's a bear. Yeah, you all walk back into the center room, and you see the tiny woman is sort of clapping and is like calling out wrestling moves. Like if she's clapping in a rhythm, and you see it is
Oh.
basically all of the Thorns wrestling with a massive bear, and it's like all of those gardeners, and they seem like they are laughing. Like it seems like they are now kind of letting off some steam. And you notice they're like really laying into the bear, and the bear is basically acting like a big dog who's having someone play fight with him. Like just like casually swatting but not doing anything.
I want to suplex this bear.
All right, you run over and you try to suplex the bear. Please make an athletics check against a bear.
Okay.
Oh no, Stevia,
Shit.
what's wrong
Oh
with
no!
you?
Damn it!
You've got
Natural
biff.
one.
You got biffness.
You
Well,
suplex. You
Biff
suplex.
can't roll a one.
You suplex one of the like plain ass Thorns members.
Oh shit! That guy's probably dead because I was trying to suplex a bear. Um. Well, yeah, I still want to wrestle this bear.
Yeah, I mean
Do I-
you can join in.
Do we know who the bear is? Is this something that we've experienced before in the Thorns?
Just having a bear around. I mean, maybe.
Everyone seems to be on good terms with the bear, wrestling with the bear.
Yeah, they're not like, oh shit, a bear's in here. And Svetlana's like, Nelson, and you see like three of them try to slip around the bear and do like a full Nelson on him, but seems like it's
Ma'am, is this?
yes.
Oh, I'm continuing with your.
No, it seems like it's a bear, so he's pretty big. It's hard to get their hands around him.
Is this your husband as a bear?
Oh, yes. He's apologizing in his way.
You think he'd want to wrestle with a lion?
No, we do not want to wrestle with a lion.
Oh, wow. Okay. Could have suplexed as a lion, but
Well, if you want to wrestle, if you'd like to wrestle my husband as a lion and him as a bear.
yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh.
That's what I was saying.
She claps twice, and all of them sort of like smarten up, and are each going to step
So he's
back.
full bear, he's not werebear?
Yeah, he is a bear.
Okay, I'll go full lion then. Full lion mode.
All right, and the two of you.
There's a full lion mode.
Yeah, I don't have to be humanoid. I can take the shape of the
You-
full lion.
You've been halfway anamorphing this whole time, and you can go full lion.
Well, I can't use batter as a full lion, which is pretty.
Okay.
And I get more of a bonus to batter as the were lion too. So. But yeah, I'm full lion.
All right, so you all watch as a lion and a bear wrestle. Just make an athletics check.
Oh shit, that's advantage turn 14.
Okay. Yeah, the bear pins you.
Damn.
And then goes. And then slowly you watch as he shrinks, and the bear skin just sort of becomes kind of a cloak. And standing in the bear's place, standing up, you see quickly pulling on pants. You see the large Ryathi man. That was quite pleasant. Thank you.
Yeah, I was pretty good. Only now do I realize I should have used pack tactics.
Oh, that would have definitely gotten me. And he comes over and says, "Did you tell the lion to fight me?" And she looks up and says, "Yes." And he goes, "Oh, you knew that I have always wanted to wrestle a lion. Come here." And he leans down and he kisses her.
I mean, to be fair, a bear probably would win against a lion.
Well, not necessarily. A very wily bear, or a very wily lion, and then a very angry bear who's not thinking very straight. It could go either way. But perhaps next time you will defeat me. Or I could become a lion, and then we could see.
Hey, you can turn into a lion too.
Oh, yes. And he sort of, like, flexes his forearms, and you watch as he begins to shrink down, like, under the cloak. And then the cloak changes color, and the bear head grows a mane and starts to shift. And he is now a lion.
And so is it all in the cloak? Does it seem like it's all in the cloak?
It
Or
seems like it's
is he like a
more
druid?
he's a druid, and this is the way that I am flavoring him being a druid.
Gotcha. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Yeah, maybe next time I'll get you. So you're the one that's in charge of uh, getting this tree to its destination.
Yes, I am a captain. My husband is a traveler, and so we I told a little white lie before. I'm sorry. I did not want to step on your toe. You all being travelers here. Um,
Well, actually, point to the clasp on my cloak and then Soren over to Soren.
oh, then I suppose you and I are of a rank. Well, like I said before, if you would like to take control, as this is where you are from, this is your home tree, and we are new saplings here. Then we can take a step back, but I am more than
Yeah,
willing to continue leading the
you
effort.
seem pretty capable.
Yeah.
Beat me in a wrestling match.
We likely have a mission elsewhere that we're needed for, so we do appreciate you helping out.
Very well, thank you.
We do have oh, sorry, I'm very far away. Let me come closer to you.
Yes,
We
please.
do have a friend outside. I think that was these the people that were the Hilda was supposed to go with. Sorry, that was a half talking to them, half talking to the DM moment.
They will be going to Ursumer. Another group,
That's
it
not
seems, will be
south.
going
Okay.
south. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Sorry, I was thinking of someone else.
Oh, do you have a recruit waiting outside?
Yes.
Oh,
In the swamp, she should be camped out.
of course. And she goes outside, and the bark closes behind her, and you just hear a clap. And then she walks back in, and when the bark is clear, you can see that there is a like like stevia wide path cut through the overgrowth.
How far is it?
I
How far was it that we traveled?
It's like 3 miles. You would have to go and get her.
Okay. Okay.
Do you get to do that now?
I don't know. I don't know what all I can do now.
Oh, sorry. That was a spell.
Oh,
Oh, never mind.
I can go get her.
Oh, please do. I know that Nora will be taking people south. Um, but if she is going north with us, then she could. I would be happy to meet her.
I believe she's headed south. But
Ah,
when she
then
returns, you'll see her.
she can meet Nora then. Well, there is still much to do, and you gentlemen need your rest. Please do remember that while my husband is happy to wrestle you, and I am happy to ensure that you do get pointers, if you do not do your fair share, you will find that I am much more unpleasant than he is capable of being. And they all
Of
sort
course.
of scurry off. Oh, she wasn't talking to you all. She was talking to
No, I know. I was like looking at the other guys, like, yeah, no, she means it. I can tell.
And once they are
Catch more
gone,
flies with honey. I'm just saying.
once they are gone, he becomes his massive human size again, and he just sort of wraps his arms around her, and she laughs, and he says, "Come on," and they go off to do something.
What are they gonna do?
They go off to do a task
Uh,
or do something else.
what kind of task?
Look, Zach, whatever you want to write in your fan fiction of NPC romances.
They go to weed the garden.
That's right.
Got
it.
Well, I guess we should probably tell Phoebe what our plans are.
All right, we can say that you all just like poke your head in and say, "Hey, we're gonna go to the river."
The river thing. See you later. Bye.
Yeah.
Whoa, Sebastian.
What's up?
Nothing.
Do we get stuff for it? We used all the stuff from before.
Yes, Phoebe mentions that there will be an allotment of gold or a few resources.
Cool.
I think I should get a helmet. I think I get hit in the head a lot.
There's still a few
Helmets really
days
do much.
before the Inabab moves, right?
Yeah, moving in 2 days.
Okay.
Haigda enters behind Sebastian, looking extremely curious about being inside of a tree.
Yeah, I know it's weird. It's discombobulating, but you'll get used to it. We live in trees.
Yes, they told me that I was to talk to someone who is at the fighting pits.
Yep.
Voice ringing in my ear when I entered through the door.
Yes.
Which way is that?
Just point the correct way.
Ah, um, you, Sibyl Erickson.
Huh?
I wanted to give you this when we reached the city, but I could not find you. And she reaches into a pouch at her side, and she pulls out a leather cord, and on it you see a dangling ring. Your father had this made. It was going to be a wedding band for a woman once he found her, but he did not take it with him when he left. I figure you should have it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Did you guys just get married?
No.
Oh, okay. I misread the
What?
situation.
So the ring is made out of bronze. And you can see it has runes in giant across it. And then in the center, where a gemstone would normally be, there is a raven carved into the bronze.
Okay. Yeah.
Could Stevia read giant?
No, I know orc and
Okay.
primordial. I don't know giant though.
Your boy Sebastian knows giant.
Wait, do I know giant as a language? I think I might. Sorry. I didn't think of reading it. I don't know why. I
It's got
do
these
know
words on it.
giant.
That's cool.
Yeah. Sibyl's gonna read it.
Yeah. It says on one side of the raven, it has the giant rune for beloved. And on the other, it has the giant rune for protected.
That's a big room.
And so, do you read them aloud when you say it?
I think so.
Did you put the ring on?
Sure.
I was just asking. Um, no
It
particular
explodes.
reason. No, you have the
Sybil
ring
loses a
on.
hand.
You have the
I
ring
die.
on, and Sebastian loses his other eye.
My other eye!
No, when you say the word beloved, you suddenly feel like you have just cast uh, a greater healing word, but just with the power of the ring. And when you say the word protected, you suddenly feel like you yourself wearing the ring are incapable of taking damage for like the next, I don't know, like 7 seconds.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a turn plus 1 second.
It's a turn. I just didn't want it to be like 6 seconds. That means the last attack on you right before your turn is effective. It is an action to say protected.
Okay.
It's a bonus action to say beloved. But now that you have that, since I assume that some people bought some things that they want to give to people in the Anabob, we will return to the Anabob in just about a month. Please tune
Yeah.
in next Sunday for the return of Team 1. And tune in, I don't know, maybe Wednesday for the Lions Hope game that was going to go up at 4 o'clock today.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for
Bye.
watching the Sunken World
Goodbye.
Saga.